Yes!
You have new mail.
Yahoo!
Who's our first email from, Babyface?
It's from the Riddler again.
Oh, is it already? We still have no idea who this is.
I don't know. I still feel like it could be Jerk Off, even though
I know it's absolutely not him.
Do you know who it is though?
No, but I know it's not him.
Well, anyway, let's read it.
The blank look on his face when I mentioned it, he was.
Okay.
Maybe
That
he's
means
an
he's just not listening.
Yeah, I think Derek's not listening.
Mm-hmm.
He did, right?
Well, no, he's listening, but yeah, he's too busy with bowling.
He has a girlfriend now.
No. Oh, the bane of the comic book fan. The girlfriend. At what point do I reveal to her that I love these little periodicals?
Probably. in like a month, he'll drop his pull list.
Yeah, I bet.
Hopefully we'll drop him.
Oh, what was the riddle from last week?
That's what she
I
said.
forgot, but I'm sure it's gonna be recapped, so let's find out.
Okay, here we go.
It was the thing with the elevator, right?
Oh yeah, I actually do know the answer.
Yeah, the only thing I can come up with was a midget, but I'm not sure if that's right.
Tiger said a widow.
Maybe
No,
it's
I
not
didn't see
PC, bro.
Oh, I thought you said a widow.
Okay, so dear peons, I must admit you bickering over my ingenious riddles have been highly entertaining and much more amusing than dealing with the Batman, I should say.
Oh, really? Good job, fucking genius.
But alas, on a technicality, you and your audience solved my last riddle.
Ooh.
He is a man of short stature who is unable to reach the 10th floor button without aid of another or his umbrella. An homage to my vertically challenged umbrella enthusiast Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. This week's Brainbuster is as follows. The man who
Hey,
invented...
well, listen. Stop rushing through everything. Why don't you read slowly?
Yeah, man.
You're not reading from a textbook, so why don't we...
I'll read the next one, damn it.
Fine. The man who invented it doesn't want it. The man who bought it doesn't need it.
It's coffin.
And the man who needs it doesn't know he does.
Coffin.
What is it? Well, there you go. I look forward to listening to you squabbling over this direct riddle.
It's over. It's a coffin, you fucking asshole.
To lay any assumptions to rest, I am not Jerk-Off Jones. My true identity is the greatest riddle of all. Happy thinking, simpletons.
I think it's Babyface's sister Jen.
That would be awesome. I think she's way too busy though.
Yeah, especially with her new boyfriend.
That was my father.
Yeah.
That's not true. He's not that clever.
This one seems pretty
I think you're clever, Bob.
He's probably
It's a
pulling
coffin, though. I'm sorry. We all agree, right?
Yeah.
Coffin.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Hey! Insert Krusty the Clown laughter here. To the always awesome Team CBJ and EOHTBD. Meaning you, Edward.
Oh, yes.
That's you, all in caps. In honor of the Villains Month kickoff, I'll shoot a simple question past your not-so-sensitive think holes.
Okay.
Comma. And then he starts a new sentence.
genius.
You've just inhabited the body of your favorite comic book villain. Any label, any universe. Life's too short. What? Oh, life's too short to nitpick.
That's it?
Wait,
That's the whole thing?
Yeah.
Wait, so
What's the first thing you would do with your newfound body powers and weapons?
use them?
Any comic book villain. What villain would you choose, Tiger? Because this is fucking exciting shit.
Did we get this like last week?
We never asked our favorite villains. Now we
Well,
have to pretend.
they asked who our favorite villains were. Now this one's asking if we were that person.
No, he says you've just inhabited the body of your favorite comic book villain.
I would hate everyone because that's what most villains do.
Oh, and who would you be? What villain would you inhabit the body of?
Sinestro.
Well, if we chose last week, I chose either Green Goblin or Apocalypse. I don't really want to be either of them, but
Who do you want to be?
Sinestro.
Well, last week I said Bizarro, and I think if I ended up in his body, I would probably stop thinking because he always seems to be in a lot of pain when he does that.
Right.
you say things backwards. Never get your point across.
I would pick Tiger.
That's your
I wish I
favorite.
was a comic
Yeah.
villain. Can we make that happen somehow? Somebody?
Sure.
Let's have Lauren make a CBJ comic. You can be the villain.
So as far as what I would do with my newfound body, I'd get a toupee. As far as my I would. As far as my powers go, I would hug people uncomfortably long when I'm drunk. And as far as my weapons, I wouldn't eat him because I would just have that glare.
Okay, so I would inhabit the body of Dr. Octopus, and then I'd become Spider-Man.
Very clever, babyface, very tolerable. Leave no detail omitted, however evil, nasty, downright dastardly the people from Serbia to the Philippines to French Indochina deserve to know. Deeply considering throwing bags of bodily fluids off the overpass and filming the result for my own villainy deed. Tough Tony Jones. P.S. I'd hate to embody my choice. How do you feel if your favorite villain to the comic book world was Rob Liefeld?
Speaking of Rob Liefeld, has anyone seen his video of him singing the Game of Thrones song while on the toilet?
There's lyrics to a Game of Thrones song?
I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Was he just humming it?
He was just like, Game of Thrones, and so on for like, 20 seconds. And then he moves the camera to show that he's on the toilet and then moves it back to his face.
The best Rob Liefeld thing ever is the fake Twitter account that someone made.
Yeah,
He only follows Levi's jeans. I forget some of the things that he writes.
What's it? What is it? At Rob Liefeld?
Yeah, I think it is. One time he wrote, it's in all caps, like all Mars. Like, will anyone remember me when I'm gone? It's awesome.
Youngblood, bro.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah.
Do you read Youngblood?
No.
No? Never have?
Maybe as a little kid.
Yeah.
I know Spartan is.
You're not missing out on much. Don't worry, man.
I know my sister has some old ones that are worth nothing. Anyway.
So why don't you, tell her to get rid of them, throw them out.
They're in my dad's basement anyway.
Oh, okay. Are they bagged and boarded?
No, well, some of them,
No!
some of them are bagged. I recently changed out her best comics into new bags and boards because I decided. I was thinking, I'm like, holy crap! I know she has a lot of X-Men. What if she has New Mutants number 98? She doesn't, but that's actually why I looked at her comics because maybe 6 months to a year ago, she's like, can you go through my comics to see if anything's worth anything? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I did it.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 comics right now. I'm going to open them up randomly, and I'm going to read a panel from each, and we're going to see if there's any sort of story that makes sense. All right. I'll reveal to you what the comics are after I'm done, my dear listeners, but obviously the people in the studio audience will know where they're from. Ooh. So here we go. Here's the first panel. The first panel, oh, there we go, there's no dialogue. All right, let's find one. Okay. Make this easy, Apollo, and come with us. No, make this hard, Apollo. I want to give you a beat down. One of us will die, and the other will dine on the flesh of his enemy.
So far makes sense.
My Sifu is the immortal Iron Fist, kid. I am my weapon. Hey, oof! You, Fred? Yes, sir. Well, good to meet you, Fred. I'm Ace Woody. I'm a man of influence around here. Now, Fred, am I mistaken, or were you already in a kerfuffle? Stifling the need to cry out, knowing instinctively he mustn't speak whatever the cost, the burned-in human stumbles outward. Hey, I didn't mean, hey, wait up! And there you go, there's our story for this week. There you go, kerfuffle. And so the last one came from Something in You in This Way Comes, Black Bolt. The one before that was Django Unchained. The one before that was Fear Itself, the Homefront issue 5. Chew issue 34, and God Complex number 7. This was a pointless exercise, and I apologize to everyone.
But it was fun.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was.
I like kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle, yeah.
That's a good word.
Kerfuffle came from Django Unchained. So I guess that's something they used to say when there was slavery. So if you ever hear anybody say kerfuffle, you know they're racist. Be prepared to hear Tiger say it. Oh no, that's right, you hate old people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I learned a new word today.
Did you?
Automacity.
Okay.
It was in a Ray Bradbury short story.
And what's it mean?
It means stuff that works off of automatics. Automatically, like automacity.
That makes sense.
Context.
Which book was it?
Okay.
It was from a short story called The Veld. It was really good.
Oh, I'm sorry, was that a comic?
No.
Oh, great, then what are you talking about?
Well, actually, well, it has to do with the store. My sister Irene's birthday was last week, and I gave her one of my presents to her was a bobblehead of Animal from the Muppets that I bought here at the store, and that was her favorite present for the week.
Oh, okay, that was her favorite?
Mm-hmm.
All right, very cool.
Did she only get one present?
No. You know, there are other people in my family.
What's her name again?
Irene.
How old is she?
She just turned 22.
Oh, okay. Sorry, babyface, you'll have to stay away. I'm too old for you.
Next month she's leaving for London to earn her master's degree.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why London?
Because that was the cheapest place that took her.
Oh, I thought it was because people spoke small to them.
Does that mean you're gonna have 2 rooms?
No.
So no comic den?
No.
No, it's not his house, you see. He can't make that choice.
I already have to walk through my brother's room to get to my room.
Oh, that
Nice.
sucks. What if he's like whacking off?
We haven't had that problem.
Ever?
No.
You've never walked in on your brother jerking off?
Do you not?
No, he's always had a girlfriend, so I don't think he's had much need for it.
Oh, so he's never jerked off.
Not to my knowledge.
Still jerk off when you have a girlfriend occasionally.
Yeah.
So I've been
you
told.
jerk off on your girlfriend.
I have no eyewitness evidence of it.
Wow.
And I'm very happy to say that.
Maybe you should set up a secret videotape in your brother's room.
I know for a fact he listens to this podcast.
So he's gonna be like, they're talking about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to hear themselves being talked about. Stop being so goddamn uptight.
You know, that's why Tough Tony comes every week, to hear his voice.
Yeah.
And hear us say his name.
I'm gonna call your brother and have him on as a guest. We're gonna get to the bottom of this jerk-offery.
Well, that'd be my brother is very, very quiet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. You put a mic in front of somebody's face.
We'll give him beer. What time
What
now?
they'll do.
He's 20, so that probably wouldn't be a great idea to actually, have a.
Oh, like he's never had a beer.
Kids drink at like 14.
Not to my knowledge.
If he's got
he
got
doesn't hang out
a
with
couple
you.
of girlfriends, he's drinking and doing all sorts of other stuff.
Who says he hangs out with
Having
you all the time?
abortions.
Yeah.
I know Republican minds like this, but
But yeah, the truth of the matter is,
Not voting for the Democrat.
Your brother's living it up,
independent.
mm-hmm.
Walking on grass when the sign says don't.
committing sodomy. Telling you, man, this is all good
Brother's
stuff.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. What's your brother's name?
Jimmy, but everyone calls him Sally.
Think about your brother. What's your brother like?
What?
I want to meet your brother.
Do you like your brother?
My brother's awesome. He's an EMT. Tiger's met my brother.
Your brother's an EMT? He's
Yeah.
a 20-year-old EMT.
Yes.
But he's not allowed to have a beer? He can save lives. He can give me a tracheotomy with a fucking pen, but he can't have a beer? Cheese and crackers, man.
I don't write the laws.
Oh, well,
thank God.
you can help him.
No, he bought me a gift certificate.
Oh, that's
for my
right. I
birthday.
remember him.
Oh, yeah, Tiger?
Yeah, Sally O'Hare.
Sally O'Hare.
Is that what
Yes.
he's
Yar.
computer as?
I be Sally O'Hare.
Oh, probably not.
Wouldn't it be great if Ed's brother was like a fucking pirate? It'd be awesome.
It would be.
It would be. And he was black. Black pirate. Yar. There you go, that's all.
You are be black.
And he has
Yar.
and he has 2 parrots.
I'm a Negro pirate. Yar.
So what's our next segment?
I hope your booty's
What do you
big.
want to talk about?
I like big booty and I cannot lie.
Yar.
Well, while we're still on me, let's get into DC Guesses Marvel.
Screw that.
We
we're up to
certainly
that.
can.
I kid.